Welcome in ICPCC Renegades. And today we are going to give you an insane ICP staking rewards ultimate guide. And this is to help you get familiar with the internet computer and what the staking and governance can offer you for benefits. Now we are going to go in and look at the NNS real quick, and then we are going to show you the insane rewards that you can get. We're going to calculate them and show you the benefits of staking on the internet computer. And then we are going to hear from people that have used the staking feature besides myself and their experience with that. So let's get right into this, and I hope you are enjoying ICPCC so far. I made a video before on this, so if you want to get an intricate guide on how to use this, I did make a previous video and you can check that out. This is going to be a guide to show you the benefits and the insane rewards and how you can get those. So basically what you do is you lock up ICP and you can vote on the governance of the internet computer, and you can decide the future of the internet computer. And you do that by locking up these things called ICP tokens. And I have several different neurons, and I have them all set for different dissolve delays, because the most beneficial part of staking the internet computer is you can choose the time frame that you want to stake your ICP. As you see, I have an 8-year one here. I have a 5-year, 135-day one. I have a 1-year, and so on. And as you see, I'm doing this as a strategic way to unlock ICP at different times that I can maximize my rewards and profits, but also still support the internet computer and have my say in these votes. There's a lot of cool things that you can vote on, like upcoming SNS proposals, which you can check out on my other video as well. So basically, we are going to start out with this 8-year. And I'm going to show you the benefit. We're going to show what it would be like to have 1,000 ICP basically in each of these. And I'm going to tell you why each of these time frames. So 8 years right here with dissolve delay not pressed. So 30 ICP with no dissolve delay means I have not started dissolving, which means this 8 years will not start going down at all. The 8 years that I have it locked for will not go down until I start this dissolve delay. Why wouldn't I want to press that? Why do I want to keep it locked up? Well, this age bonus, as you see, it's 0.398. It will grow over time. So if I calculate this to the bull run after the next 8 years, which 8 years from right now would be 2032. And if we go the next year after that, so I could do a 1-year age bonus and then start dissolving for 8 years and hit the 2033 bull run, say 1,000. Say I get 1,000 ICP in there. And then, so we could do it for 9 years. So that would be the 2033, and then we'll look at it after. So as you see here with this, I can get more than double my ICP out of this. 1,000 will turn into 2,238 over the next 9 years. That means I don't press that button for a year. I press it after a year for 8 years, and then I get 123.85% return on investment. So that is more than double your ICP. You can either take all of this out, during the time, or you could just leave it in there and end up, with 2238. We add another 0 to this, it just changes, so you get even more. And if you add 100,000, you're going to get 123,000 out of that. So it's just crazy, insane rewards that you would get. Now, I want to show you this in the Neuron sandbox now. So say we have 1,000 ICP. And we want to put the dissolve delay for 8 years. You get 100% dissolve delay bonus for that. And we will not start dissolving yet. We will wait for a year, and then we will start dissolving. So as you see here, age 220 days. So we'll pause this at 1 year. We haven't staked any maturity. We've already got 118, 120 in less than a year. This is crazy, and that age bonus is going up too. 5.7 already. So we're going to start dissolving. So at 1 year, we stop this, and we will start dissolving. Let's see how many rewards we got. 153.76 in 1 year out of 1,000. That is about 15% of your total ICP in 1 year. That is insane right there. So now let's start dissolving. and then continue. Now let's stake this maturity. As you see, it spikes back up. This is the best way to maximize your rewards. And I would keep staking this as much as possible during this 8 years. I would just keep staking it until it can't be staked anymore. As you see, the amount of ICP and voting power you have goes up. You will get less rewards because you started dissolving, right? So if you want to do it for longer, you can do that. Shorter, you can do that. But that is that for this one. If we go back and we look at my other one, let's see the 5-year one. So this is for 5 years. And this is going to unlock in the 2028-29 bull run. And I'm going to add to this, have this really go up. So we're going to do 5 years. So let's do that on here. And the dissolve delay is going to be the same. It's 5 years, 5 months. So 5 years, 5 months. That is a lot less than 9 years, and I still get 1,629.77 ICP, or 10% annualized, or 62% ROI. This is really interesting to see. This is no age bonus. This is just strictly 5 years, 5 months, dissolve delay right away. As you see, that is the way that you are going to stake your ICP to get the most reward. You saw with your own eyes that this is one of the best staking protocols that I've ever used. It has the best features by allowing you to participate in creating DAOs and participating in their ecosystems, as well as staking your ICP, shaping the future of ICP. And now we're going to hear some testimonials of people that have used the staking features themselves and their experience with it.
Ladies and gents, I'm Six Figs, and we're going to be talking about the governance and the NNS, baby. Now, we're going to be looking at 3 key things that I think are important when you're looking at the NNS. We're going to be talking about governance, staking rewards, and we're going to be talking about security, because I feel like these are the cornerstones of the NNS and what the majority of people use the NNS for. Now, when it comes down to governance, staking your ICP in the NNS will give you voting power. And the longer you stake, the more voting power you get. The more you stake, the more voting power you get. Now, this is very important for the internet computer's security, which we'll talk about in just a second as well. But it might also be an avenue where people seek out rewards for staking their ICP. As of this video in April, May of 2024, you can see that there is a generous 15.5%-ish annualized return on your rewards. So this is very nice. So every 100 ICP you stake, over the year, you'll get 15 approximately, assuming that this number stays the same, ICP as rewards. So there is a lot of good things going here. But the thing is, if you stake your ICP for 8 years, you're in it for 8 years. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that's a bad thing, because if you are a super bull like myself, when it comes down to the ICP, we plan on being around for decades to come. So it's very important that we have a lot of people staking, even 1 ICP, 10 ICP, it doesn't matter. We just need those votes to help secure the NNS. When I mention security, I'm also talking about the security of the NNS, the security of the direction that ICP is going to move forward with. When it comes down to it, Definity and the ICA are really releasing their voting power to the community. You can see on this all-time chart that it is significantly lowering each month. So if everybody has a say in voting on the NNS, this really helps prevent malicious proposals from getting passed. Now, this is a great way to protect the internet computer when mob rules As long as the mob is good, when mob rules, you can knock these types of malicious proposals down, things like that. So that is kind of the short and sweet my take on the NNS. Bitcoin Renegade's got some great information in this video that he's prepared for you today. Love you all. Peace.
Why stake ICP on the NNS? First, I'd say yield. 15.4% is what it's at right now, and that's higher than other L1s and infrastructure networks in the space, as far as I know. I do like the fact that the rewards accrue as maturity first, so claiming and converting that maturity to ICP isn't as much of a tax burden. Sometimes you can kind of pick and choose your timing depending on the market conditions. It's also really nice to be able to have a gas-free transaction when you're claiming. That's not so on a lot of other networks. I stake in other places, and I'm constantly, having to pay gas fees just to claim some amount of rewards. And then lastly, I like that, you get to participate in governance and security in the network. That's very important. And then, if it can be overwhelming, or say for topics or times where you lack the knowledge or conviction or available time to do your research on a given governance subject or proposal, you can choose to follow the vote of stakers or organizations whose discernment you trust in the network.
Hey, Will here. I'd like to share with you 3 reasons why I love staking on the Internet Computer blockchain. Very simple. Number 1, gas fees. I checked the other day, and my Ethereum use, and I'm not a heavy Ethereum user, my Ethereum use over the last 2.5 years, I paid $3,000 in gas fees, okay? And a lot of that, probably most of it, was from staking tokens, staking, unstaking, approving the contract. Every time it was like $100 here, $100 there, $100 here. ICP, there's no gas fees really. So, I stake and unstake is pretty much, very fluidly, right? With no fees. So gas fees is number 1. Number 2 is the fact that the NNS is very secure. I don't have any issues. I don't have to use MetaMask. I don't have to be walking on eggshells, anytime. I can stay liquid, transfer the ICP to Coinbase if I want, transfer it back in. It's very seamless. I feel very secure and very safe. I log in biometrically. I log in with my finger. Amazing, right? So that's number 2. Number 3 is that I can accrue extra rewards. They're called voting rewards, right? So I can actually vote on the governance of the Internet Computer Protocol blockchain, but I don't have to deal with staying on top of all the issues in day-to-day voting because there's a thing called follow neurons. So there's people in the ecosystem that I really respect and I trust their judgment, and I can hit a little button and I follow them. And what that means is whatever they vote, it counts that I voted also. It's called following someone by proxy. It's called a follow neuron. Okay, so I don't have to keep on top of every little thing, and I get more rewards for my tokens by using these follow neurons. So I follow people that I respect in the ecosystem. I know that they're staying on top of things. I know that they're voting, right? Sometimes it's a DAO or a group of people, and my vote just goes with their vote, right? So very simple. So there's my 3 reasons why I love staking on ICP. No gas fees, and very secure, and the fact that I can accrue extra rewards through these governance mechanisms. Fantastic, right?
Hey, this is Space Ape here. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about staking on Internet Computer. And basically, the staking rewards are amazing. If you take 1,000 ICP and stake it for 8 years, roughly you'll get 2,500 ICP. You'll have 2,500 ICP at the end of the 8 years. And if ICP goes to $1,000 bucks, it'd be $2.5 million. I just saw on Twitter today, if ICP has the same market cap as ETH as its all-time high, it'd be $1,237. Anyway, I'm really excited about staking rewards on Internet Computer, and I encourage everyone to give it a second look. Y'all have a great day.
I hope we were able to help you understand the internet computer and the benefits of staking the ICP coin on the NNS. So I recommend that you get over and check out voting and the governance, and if you want to stake your internet computer. So I hope you're going to enjoy ICPCC. All right, guys, that being said, goodbye and good ICP. Bang!